ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today I would like to talk on personality development. I would like to give some suggestions and also some techniques to you. And if you follow those suggestions and techniques, definitely your personality is going to be changed. See friends, in today's world of society, the feeling of envy, jealousy, comparison are increasing day by day. My friend has a better car, a better house, more jewelries, a better and stylish lifestyle. Oh God, why didn't you give me all that? Even I deserve it. कैसे कैसों को दिया है, ऐसे वैसों को दिया है, मुझको भी तो लिफ्ट करा दे. The song goes by Adnan Sami. The human heart is full of desires and has no saturation point. One should take whatever comes in life in constructive manner and work hard toward achieving the goal. Recently, at a show held in Dolari Dhani, I saw a man who did not have his right arm. He was enjoying the show more than anybody else there, and he was dancing. I guess he was thankful to God and wanted to live his life to the fullest. So we should always count our blessings and thank God for what He has given to us. Remember, never crib to God about anything, because He has the best plans for us. We must learn to trust and love God. See friends, in today's world of society, everybody, every person wants to be successful. But we see very few people are successful. Why? What we should do in order to be successful? My first suggestion to all of you is, if you want to be successful, always try to be in the company of successful personalities. Second thing, no man is perfect or good in all things. Every man has some weakness. Every man has some special skill and talent in him. Try to find out your skill, your talent, and come up with those. You will become a successful person. And there is a formula also for success. What is that formula? Dream plus plan plus action is equal to success. So first of all, you must have a dream. Dream is nothing but that, not that dream which you see when you sleep. The dream here means a desire, not an ordinary desire. The desire should be a burning desire. For example, a desire to become a doctor, a desire to become an engineer, a desire to become a judge, a desire to become an actor, so and so. So achieving your desire, burning desire, you must have a plan. For example, if you want to become an advocate, a judge, then what you need to do? You have to do law graduation. You have to complete LLB degree. So that should be your planning. Dream plus plan plus action. Thinking is very easy. Everybody can think anything. But action is difficult. To put one's thought into action is most difficult thing in this world. And if you do this, if you dream plus plan plus action, definitely you are going to be a successful person. So before doing anything, what you have to do is you have to set a goal. Goal setting is very important. Goal is nothing but what you want to achieve in your life. Set a goal. Try to put all your efforts in that goal. Definitely you can achieve it. Because without goal you can't do anything. Without goal, for example, can you shoot without an aim? You can't shoot without an aim. You can't construct without a blueprint. You can't cook without knowing what to cook. You can't write without knowing what you want to write. In fact, you can't do anything without knowing what you want to do so. So identifying a goal is the first step towards your destination, without which you cannot start your journey. And remember one thing, all successful people has one thing in common. They have well-defined goals. So far I have talked to you about success. Now one more thing is also very important in your life, that is happiness. If I ask you which one is more important than the other, if for example, if I ask you to choose any one of them, success or happiness, which one will you choose? Success or happiness? Some people raise their hands. They said that success is important for them, and some people raise their hand for happiness. Those who raise their hand that success is important, they are wrong. Success will never bring happiness. But if a person is happy, definitely is going to be successful. Because I saw many successful personalities who have achieved name, fame and lot of wealth in their life, but they were not happy in their life. So friends, always you should be happy. So to be happy, what you have to do, maintain happy state of mind, so that you are positive enough outlook and positive in an approach and outlook all the time. And second thing is about your thinking. There are 3 important religious books in this world. One important religion is Hinduism, the second one is Christianity, and the Quran also says only one thing. What is that? Man is the product of his thought. The meaning here is, what you think you become. You are what you think you are. If you think that you are beaten, you are. If you think that you will lose, you are already lost. It is all in the state of mind. Never bothered about setbacks, shortcomings and difficulties in life. Difficulties sharpen the intellect and strengthen your mind. Therefore, friend, always try to be happy. And to be happy, there is one small formula or technique called A-square technique. First A stand for accept, the others A stand for adjust. Accept your life as it is. What God has given you, accept it and try to adjust with it. Do the best and leave the rest to God. And always remember that whatever happens for our own good. To understand this, I want to explain, tell you a story of a king. Once upon a time, there was a king, and he went into the forest along with his minister. When he entered into the forest, there was an encounter with a tiger, and during this encounter, the king lost his thumb. Immediately the minister said, "Sir, whatever happened for your own good." The king was very angry. I have lost my thumb. This fellow is saying this happened for my good. But what he did, he found a small dry well there, and he pushed the minister in the well and said, "This is also happened for your good," and he went alone in the forest. As he entered the forest, some tribals were searching for a human being. Actually, they wanted to give bali to the goddess. Bali. Immediately they got this catch hold of this man, that is king. Then the person says, "I am the king of so and so place." Then the tribal said, "Then it will be a very good bali to the goddess." They took him, he tied on a tree, The next morning, when the person actually used to cut the neck, he came. When he do the physical search of the body of the king, then when he found that the thumb was missing, then he said he cannot be given as body. He cannot be used to give body. So therefore, he was untied and set free. Immediately, thought came to his mind. Whatever the minister says was true. He was right that whatever happened for our own. If I have not lost my thumb, I would have lost my neck. Immediately rushed to the minister. He brought him up and told the story, and immediately the minister also fell on the feet of the king and said that after pushing me this well, whatever you said was also true, right? If both of us went into the forest, they might have leave you, they might have cut my neck. Therefore, always we should remember, whatever happened for our own. So the next thing I would like to tell you is about the word aura, A-U-R-A. How many of you heard this word, aura? So aura is nothing but some rays we see on above our heads, human being heads. That name of the rays are called aura, but we can't see those rays through our naked eyes. To see those rays, we have to take our photo from a very costly camera called Kerlon camera. If we take photograph from that camera, then we can see some rays above our head. So rays are called aura. Some people have more aura and some people have less aura. The people who has more aura, they are able to attract others. For example, Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekananda, Nandamuri Taraka Ramarao Garu, and Dr. Abdul Kalam are few examples of persons who have great aura, are able to attract others. The persons whose aura is less, they are attracted to others. Like fans of Amitabh Bachchan, fans of Shah Rukh Khan, so and so. So, if we take a photo from that camera, Kerlon camera, of the same person at a different situations, sometimes the same person's aura will be more, sometimes it will be less. The aura will be more when he is thinking positively, and if he is thinking negatively, the aura will be less. Positive thinking increases aura, and negative thinking reduces or decreases the aura. So my dear friends, in order to increase your aura, always think positively so that your aura increases and you are able to attract others and be successful in your lives. Next thing, we'll come to a very famous personality, and his name is Mr. John Goddard. I think he's 80 years now. When he was very young, 13 years of age, and when he was preparing coffee, he took a small piece of paper and started writing some points, what he wanted to achieve in life. Some points which I remember is, point number one was, I want to learn 3 tribal languages. I want to become a doctor. I want to become an engineer. I want to touch top of the peak, and I want to touch bottom of the ocean. So like that he wrote 74 points, and each and every task, each and every point was very difficult to achieve. And now at the age of 80 years, he have achieved success in 72 points out of 74. People ask Mr. John Goddard, how you are able to achieve success in all these difficult tasks? Then he said that he followed a technique called C-cube technique. That is C, C and C. 3 C's. First C stands for commitment. My dear friends, as you know, making commitment is very easy. So he has also made commitment to achieve 74 points. Then so the second C stands for control. When you made a commitment, you should have control over it. Because in man, every man, there are two yams. One, man, it includes woman also, man, and the other one is mind. As a man, he has 8% power to control his mind, whereas his mind has 92% power to control him. So when you made a commitment, when John Goddard has made a commitment, he has so much of control. From that time, you should tell your mind, with 92% of power, you have controlled me so far. And from now onwards, I am going, with 8% of power, I am going to control you. Such must be the control. And the third C stands for challenge. Whatever you have committed, you take it as a challenge. You can do it and you will do it. So next thing, do you know the power of brain, your brain? The research says that one neuron is equal to one personal computer. Our brain has 30 billions of such neurons. But the thing is that we are not utilizing everything in this world. As you start using, for example, you take chalk piece, pen, pencil, everything you start using, it will going on decreasing. And the only thing is the brain, once you start using it, going on increasing, not decreasing. And my dear friends, in order to be winner in your life, what you need to do is you have to avoid 5 things, and you have to practice 2 things. What are the 5 things you have to avoid? Number 1 is anger. Don't be angry on others. Be polite and try to win the hearts of others. And the second thing which you have to avoid is negative thinking. Because negative thinking always gives negative results. For example, if you sow a mango seed, a mango tree will grow. If you sow an apple seed, the apple tree will grow. Therefore, if your thinking are positive, results also will be positive. Therefore, you have to avoid negative thinking. Third thing is which you have to avoid is sadist. Leave your sadist attitude. Giving, troubling others, hurting others, and enjoying. That is not a good attitude. Fourth one is bad habits. If you have any kind of bad habit, try to avoid it. And the fifth one is workload. Workload means not avoiding work. Never postpone your work. Whatever you have to do tomorrow, you have to do it today. Whatever you have to do it today, you have to do it now. And the 2 things which you have to practice is, one is logic. Your approach always should be logical approach. To understand it, I will tell you one small story. A person like me went to a construction site where some persons were working on the site. I asked the first person, what are you doing? The reply came from him was, can't you see? Don't you have eyes? Then I went further and asked the second person who was doing the same thing. He said, I am constructing a wall. Then I went further and asked the third person, and the response from him was, I am constructing a beautiful house. The reply or the answer comes from third person is called logical approach. And the next thing which you have to practice is diplomacy. Do things with diplomacy. And last but not the least is the willpower. To achieve anything, your willpower, your determination must be very strong. Where there is a will, there is a way. Endow your will with such power that God himself asked his slave, what is that he pleases thee? It is a good share in Hindi. खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से पूछे बता तेरी रज़ा क्या है. Till we meet next, keep celebrating, be happy. Thank you for watching.